Did you see the CBS interview with JD Vance?
Just one clip.
Fucking amazing.
Oh, so I should watch the whole thing?
Oh my God, it's a masterclass. He is
impressive.
so good.
He is really good.
He's so good.
What's going on, you guys? Today we have Kyle Kulinski slamming Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan is chugging just a giant glass of dumb juice. Kyle Kulinski's going to call him out. Let's watch.
Time I watch any of his podcasts, I just have a fucking aneurysm at this point, right? He's so contradictory. He's so all over the place. But ultimately, he's still a Trump dick rider. And it's like his brain at some point just stopped fucking working. It really is like that. So first, here he is. And this is one of those moments where if you knew nothing about Rogan and you just tuned in, you would think, oh, this is pretty base, bro. He's standing up against the billionaires who are trying to control us, bro. Let's watch and I'll have a lot to say.
Some people want to make decisions for all of us, like Bill Gates. Like one of the wackiest ones, he's talking about like blocking the sun, putting particles in the sky to block the sun to cool the earth. Like, hey, fuckhead, there's a whole lot of people on Earth. You don't get to say for all of us. You don't get to talk for all of us just because you have $100 billion. That's crazy talk.
Right.
That's what people are scared of. What people are scared of is that when you really do have ultimate money and ultimate power, with most people, there's this desire to control people. It's part of the gig. And some of them, when they decide they don't want to go into politics, they start like influencing things behind the scenes. They start donating. They have funds. They have a giant fund, and their fund donates to all these different organizations. And in Bill Gates' case, it prevented them from criticizing him because the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, they donate all this money to these media corporations and all these companies. Look at all the money we've given you to help global health and whatever the fuck it is. But what it really does is it buys off people from criticizing 100%. You. And then you start doing wild shit like telling everybody they should eat plant-based food and fucking buy whatever all the farmland. You start controlling people. There's like people like to pull strings on people. The George Soroses of the world
scares me
like
so much.
Get DAs elected and then put an even more progressive DA to go in after him and see if he can fuck with things by letting people out of jail and defunding the cops. And it's like they're playing these weird Monopoly games with the whole world.
You know what? So when you hear, oh man, he's railing against the billionaires controlling everything, bro. Maybe this guy's based. Let me look up what he said about Elon Musk. Oh. I love how the boogeyman always has to be it's not that billionaires are bad. It's that in his mind, it's like more liberal-leaning billionaires are bad. What Joe Rogan thinks George Soros is what Elon Musk actually is. And this is a guy he has on his show fucking often. He's had him on multiple times already. He'll have him on multiple times in the future. And this is a fucking guy, just to refresh your memory. I know all of you know this, but...
This is Joe Rogan LARPing like he actually cares about the American people, that he isn't, just going home and just watching some UFC and not really having to worry about the price of anything else, that he's not, having to struggle about the rent or, I have to go to the doctor, but how am I going to pay these bills? There's no bills that he has to actually worry about. And it's been quite a while since he's actually had to worry about anything regarding money. So how could he actually relate to somebody that is watching his show or somebody that is feeling the brunt of it right now? We have, I think that, the number of, middle class and working class, like just the poverty line, it's growing more and more, the low income families of America.
Maybe this is somebody's first time stumbling across one of my videos and they don't know it. Here's what Elon Musk did for us by spending $270 million to buy the White House for Trump, pulling those puppet strings, Joseph, pulling those puppet strings. Elon Musk cut pediatric cancer research. By the way, strike one, you're out. There's no 2 or 3. Strike one, you're out. He cut pediatric cancer research. He cut Meals on Wheels. He cut the CFPB, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, which is basically the anti-scam police. If you get scammed, that's who you call and they fix it for you. It was our best government agency. He killed it. Cut nuclear safety officials, including our top guy who we had to beg to come back. Cut FEMA, that's disaster aid. Cut the Department of Education, fired 83,000 veterans. Cut 50% of the Social Security offices. Fired 250,000 government workers in total. Ruined their fucking lives. Now they can't pay the bills. Cut food safety inspectors, air traffic controllers, scientific research, medical research. And that's not even all of what he did. That's only some of what he did. And this is the guy who Rogan fucking loves and so, oh, he's a mega genius and he's incredible and you can't fuck with him and you can't touch him. But here he is like, bro, billionaires are controlling stuff, bro. You believe that? Fucking Bill Gates with his wanting to block out the sun, some shit that's definitely going to happen that they're going to allow. And fucking George Soros, bro. I swear to God, man, all the fucking right-wingers who bitch about George Soros, the impact George Soros has on politics is like infinitely less than Elon Musk, and they all ride Elon's nuts. So I don't know what the fuck happened to this guy's brain, where he can't say, by the way, it's not just Elon who he has on. He has on all of the puppet masters. He was just talking about, oh, they pull the puppet strings. He has on all of them on his show. Mark Andreessen, billionaire asshole, who was ranting against the CFPB and lying about it on Joe's show. Mark Zuckerberg, same fucking thing. Peter Thiel, who's a creepy, pasty-looking motherfucker who looks like he's a vampire who sucks baby blood before he goes on TV, was sitting there stumbling and mumbling and also spreading propaganda to Joe's audience, and Elon Musk all the fucking time. It's basically...
Yeah, right. It's like you have one part of the group calling out the other side of the group, but they're definitely all still a part of the same like golf club. They're all still going to the same resorts. They're going to the same, just like ceremonies. They're all doing the exact same thing, but they're going to, as soon as the American people might look at one person, then they're going to say, oh, well, no, but look at this person. And then it's constant misdirection.
Republican Apologist Network and the Billionaire Apologist Network is what his podcast has become. All right, but we're just getting started here. Let's see what else we got. Oh, here we go. So the other day, Joe has on Bernie Sanders, and, they're giggling and chuckling together, and Rogan pretends to agree with him on most of the points about income and wealth inequality and, a bunch of stuff. They had one debate, but most of the time, Rogan's, nodding along in agreement with Bernie. And, within the same, week or two, here's what he's saying about JD Vance.
Did you see the CBS interview with JD Vance?
Just one clip.
Fucking amazing.
Oh, so I should watch the whole thing?
Oh, my God. It's a masterclass. He is
he's impressive.
so good.
He is really good.
Has
he been on your show?
Yes. Yeah, he's great. Thank God for that guy. He's so good at dismantling those dopey people.
Yeah.
And just breaking down, she was like, this is a country built on immigrants. He's like, yes. That doesn't mean that 240 years later we have to have the dumbest immigration policy possible.
What Joe needs to understand is it is not a thing to sit there and agree with most of Bernie Sanders says and then also suck off JD Vance. They fucking disagree on fucking everything. You have to pick a side. I know you do your little wishy-washy fucking centrist, I'm just a dude who flows in conversation, bro. But when you get to the realm of politics, that doesn't fucking cut it. It doesn't cut it. Here you are praising their immigration policy. Well, what is their immigration policy, Joe? The Trump regime has sent 288 people to a concentration camp in El Salvador with zero due process. That's what their immigration policy is. Deporting 4-year-old American citizens with cancer without giving them any medicine. Arresting a pregnant woman immediately after she gave birth. ICE arrested a pregnant woman. Waiting outside of immigration courtrooms, and even if the cases are dismissed, rounding those people up. Again, no due process. Arresting people with a mom and dad tattoo, saying that's a gang tattoo. Are you fucking kidding? They're sending thousands of people to Guantanamo Bay right now. Another concentration camp. This is what you like, the rating of the Home Depots, but wait a second. Oh, he does draw a line. Interesting. So here he's praising the immigration policy. Here's what he says in a different conversation.
ICE raids are fucking nuts, man. Watching this protest on television, it's like...
Do you think the raids are nuts?
All of it's nuts.
I think both
protests
sides are
nuts,
taking it a little too hard.
Oh, my God.
He's just looking for a way out. He knows that no matter what he says, he won't actually be able to talk his way out of it. That there's so much, just terrible shit going on right now in Los Angeles during during Trump's presidency, during his term right now. There's all these things that's going to go on, and he can't stick up for them anymore. So he's just having to, act like he really doesn't know what's happening, that he's just so done with all of it, and really what he's just wanting to say is that I really don't give two fucks.
I love the edgy comedian bros who have just become the most boring, banal, stale. Bro, both sides are bad, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? Both sides are bad. The Nazis are bad and the anti-Nazi protesters are kind of bad too, bro. Am I right? Oh, I hate the both sides shit so much.
ICE raids are fucking nuts, man. Watching this protest on television, it's like...
Do you think the raids are nuts?
All of it's nuts.
I think both sides are taking it a little too hard.
Well, I don't think the Trump administration, if they're running and they said, we're going to go to Home Depot and we're going to arrest all the people at Home Depot, we're going to go to construction sites and we're going to just tackle people at constructions. I don't think anybody would have signed up for that.
Joe, they did say that. I mean, this motherfucker at the RNC... They were holding up signs that said, mass deportations. Literally, one Google search would have made clear to you, oh shit, you can't do mass deportations without deporting a bunch of innocent people with no criminal record. Literally one Google search. In a matter of seconds, you could have understood what Trump was really saying. Mass deportations, guys, we crunched the numbers on this. I told you guys about this. But I Googled, like, what percentage of immigrants are criminals, right? It's less than 1% of undocumented immigrants are violent criminals. So as a raw number, that's 10,000 or less, right? They're arresting 3,000 people per day, every day. They've already arrested over 100,000 people.
So there we have it, you guys. Kyle Kulinski just slamming Joe Rogan. Kyle Kulinski's always just going to be telling the truth and wanting to just get the word out there. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. It's another day in the progressive way.